what you're saying, like this flood of just seems like unnecessary content for the sake of making content. It's gonna definitely rub people the wrong way. But Mauricio, ACAB, that's all I gotta say about what happened politically today.
Okay, actually, let's talk about that. Hold on.
Kamala Harris?
I mean, we can. Oh, I'm gonna turn off Facebook again because it for some reason went to an old stream. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna turn off the game though. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the game because I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I think what I really feel is going on is that it's trying to update shit that I don't want to fucking play, because PlayStation works that way now. But yeah, people were freaking the fuck out about this political thing, Ganja, and I am so curious what you think about it.
It's trash. Essentially, if y'all don't know about Kamala Harris, she has a solid history in California as I think she was a state prosecutor or something like that. But her main political goals were basically drawing up the prison population, either by arresting parents that, for example, their children were known for being tardy or skipping school, that she would actually have officers go and arrest the parents and lock them up for a god, I don't know what time it was set up for, but like ridiculous bail amounts and shit like that, in order to like scare the parents into forcing their kids to go to school. She is really close with like a lot of places that do like prison styles type labor. So like when you get locked up and shit, some companies now they actually hire out the prison labor. So instead of just sitting in your jail cell, they'll make you work for like an hour, like maybe for like 6 to 8 hours for like $1.20 pay at the most.
What the fuck?
And, yeah, like there's like legit slave labor going on now in America through a lot of the stuff that they get away with treating prisoners through the 13th Amendment. But she's a big proponent of that shit. And one of the biggest things that's pissing people off is there was a lot of other black women that were lined up to be Joe Biden's vice president. Because ever since what's her name?
Kamala Harris.
Not Kamala Harris. There was another lady that was from Minnesota that she actually got the George Floyd killer off, who was being considered as his VP pick before everything blew up in Minneapolis. Oh, shit. So she got passed over after that. So now it's just been a fight between like which black girl he likes the best. And I hate to say it like that, but it's essentially what the Democrat Party's been doing the last 2 months. And he finally settled on one, and he could have settled on possibly the worst one ever. Like even Joy Reid, who I don't like, and he just like completely like on CBS News just told her straight up, "Hey, you're not being vice president. You're just a great person." She would have been a better pick than Kamala Harris because he did not read like. Her record's going to get exposed. Like all the stuff about her, like in her hardcore pro police stance, is going to get exposed. And at this point, it makes it seem like Joe Biden doesn't want to win the presidency.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's weird to me, man. Because like, if he's picking somebody, because you're saying he's trying to like find like whoever is the best black person for the fucking thing. But like another thing too, though, is fucking when he had that interview in the Breakfast Club with what's his face, Charlamagne the God. He was just like, "Hey, if you don't vote for me, you're not black." And it's like, man, you guys.
Well, he did it again. He was like, "Oh man, trying to get me to do tests and shit." That's like me telling you to do tests because you want cocaine.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that happened like what 4 or 5 days ago or something like that.
Yeah. Accusing one of his black anchor about like doing cocaine. And then if you notice like the way he talks to different type of people, whenever he talks to someone that he thinks minority, he starts doing that jive talk shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's one of those things where they teach politicians, like, speak to your audience, like, read the room, and it's like, yeah.
But his audience in his head is like 70 years, like in the 70s and shit.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know yeah, exactly, the 70s. Like, he thinks his audience acts a certain way that his people used to think people act way back in the day. He does not know anything about the current social fucking atmosphere, and I don't know, like, it's fucking weird. It's like, you could just see the racism just fucking, like, just coming out of his fucking mouth. Like it's weird, dude. I can just feel it. But at the same time, once again, just so everybody knows, there's not some fucking thing where we're like, oh, don't vote for him, vote for Trump. No, don't do that either. Like
personally, that's none of my business who you vote for.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. Like I have no dog in the fight. But I mean, this shit. I mean, this is weird. But
I just find it like you just really need to know who you're voting for.
Yeah, and you need to really, really care about the shit. Austin saying he can't vote. Yeah, Ryan, I'm Bo Jiden. I approved this message. Have you seen? Oh my God, dude! You know what's hilarious is when you're on YouTube and you don't have YouTube Premium, and those fucking political thingies come out, and they say
on a lot of them too. Like I'm literally reading the subtitles and just like, what?
Yeah.
Look, all I know is I can't wait for that debate because as much people want to be like, yo, Donald Trump's so ugly, he's so unhealthy, bro. Like he's just a wobbling like Jabba the Hutt and shit, and he is to a certain extent. But Jabba the Hutt got his head. Biden may have his body, but that brain is slowly going somewhere else. And when it comes to like what we do, like verbal shit, you need more of your brain than your body. That's why most podcasters have a huge what's the body mass ratio shit.
Yeah. I like how you're running out to like, the fucking podcast.
I'm trying to get this joke out, but it's choking the shit out of me.
Yeah, dude, no, and I mean, shit, we're being choked by just the fucking climate of political stuff. But like, here's the thing, man, we're not gonna talk about this much on our podcast, but I just kind of want to throw it out there and get your opinion on it. I would be playing more Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville, but I don't think that's gonna be working out today, guys. I need to figure out what's going on with this fucking modem and why everything, because it's not Twitch. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely not Twitch. It's either on my side or it's definitely the Ingest. If you guys, and I like talking about this stuff sometimes, but if you guys ever had the same issue, change your Ingest. That's the best thing I can tell you to do. Aside from that, though, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Ganja, why don't you tell people where to find you with all 121 of our viewers and all that good stuff?
Well, you guys, you can find me over at the Illuminati Podcast on the Metropolis Collective on Facebook, where me, the Great Birdman Magazine, and the Ruthless One break down all types of stuff that are political, cultural, and of course, break down deep ideology for you guys. So make sure to go check that shit out. Give it a like, subscribe, and more importantly, a view. Oh, also check out our sports show by the little sportsman himself, Cedric Ferrer Williams, on the same Metropolis Network.
On the little sportsman himself. Oh, that's fucked. Anyways, please don't hurt us, Cedric. Hurt him, because he's an idiot. Goodbye. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully the internet doesn't fuck up again. God, I hate when it happens. Damn it.
Those little hands.
Getting my fucking zombies and my plant song. And they're fucked up.
There's some hoes leaving this house. There's some hoes leaving this house.
There's some hoes in this house. Oh, don't get that in my head again.
You singing it though.